America had an obsession with their automobiles, and driving to work solo was the norm for millions. Brill watched her walk along in low-slung heels that clicked on the sidewalk in a sound that carried across to him. It was after 6, so most of the downtown crowd had cleared out, and Wallace was timing it so she missed traffic. There were still a lot of witnesses around and the parking lot was catty-corner to the courthouse full of cops. He pushed off the wall and began matching her steps from across the street. Once she reached the parking lot, she could go left or right. If he was on the wrong side, he would lose her fast. Brill wished he was in a running outfit, since everyone ignored runners out for an evening jaunt. Jeans and hiking boots were good cover for most missions, but made it a little hard to pass for anything other than some guy walking on the street. He pulled the trucker hat a little lower on his head. He would have to grab her in the parking lot. If she screamed, it would be trouble. If someone saw, it would be worse. The proximity of the cops meant that if he missed, he would have to get gone fast, and evade. Luckily, that was something he was good at, so he pushed it on the back burner of his mind. But if he was burned and went on the run, that was it for Carver. It would be too late to find him. Wallace turned into the parking lot and began digging for her keys. She bypassed the automated bar that served as a gate and barely paid attention to her surroundings. Brill sped up. He crossed the street and kept walking up the sidewalk at a rushed pace. The parking lot was unfenced so he had a clear shot at the AIC as she traversed the first row of cars. She pulled her key fob out of her purse and clicked it. The lights on a four-door Tahoe on the second row blinked. Brill put on a burst of speed so he was on the same line of cars as the Tahoe. He jumped over the grassy knoll that separated the lot from the street just as Wallace passed the corner of a car and put her hand on the door of the Tahoe. She opened the driver's door and Brill bum-rushed the last 15 feet. He slammed into her, lifting with one hand and jamming her across the driver's seat and into the footwell on the passenger side head first. She squeaked as the breath was knocked out of her. He slid into the driver's seat, shut the door and leaned over the console for her gun at a holster on her waist. She tried to kick him and began screaming.